Ladies and gentlemen, butt pushers and registrators, welcome to another episode of Something's Broken. My name is Tayler Goodyear, and I own TG CNC Service out of Wisconsin. So 2 week update. Things are going great. We are fucking extremely busy, man. Like very busy. A lot of exciting shit going on, which I'm gonna talk about a little bit. But my cat's on the bed, but I don't think she's gonna come over here. Hey, what are you doing? Okay. All right. Started out. Contractor Cam was at a customer. They broke their main disconnect to their machine. I don't know what the machine was. It was like some old machine. I can't. Cam told me what the name of it was, but it was something like I'd never heard of. So he had to buy a new disconnect. He had to cut some new holes and mount an external disconnect because the one that was in there was disconnect or obsolete. So he had to go find a replacement and install a replacement. So I think it went pretty smooth for him. So after that, him and I were both at. Actually, no, Cam wasn't there. Cam accepted his first fabrication job. As some of you may know, Cam started his own company that is called Roca Services. He basically specializes in fabrication, welding, um, excuse me, also preventative maintenance of conveyors, uh, some other things I'm not too sure of. That's like the main gist of what I know and what services him and his dad, whose partnership with them, that's what they're going to be offering. They haven't really took off the ground yet. They're still in developments on getting their shop put together, and his dad works a full time job as well too. So there's that's still like in the growing development process, but. Once their shop is fully built and they're able to actually start offering their true services, then they're gonna start promoting and stuff like that, and I'll be able to use them as well too for my customers and shit like that. So anyways, Cam accepted his first fabrication job, which was a kind of a shit show, a rebuild of a chip conveyor for a Rami lathe, and this thing is fucked. I mean, the rails are all wore out that the chip conveyor belt rides on. Completely wore out. The whole bottom end is all fucking blown out, rusted out, chips dragging, blue holes in the bottom. So it's been kind of a shit show for him rebuilding it because he's been cutting a lot of shit out. He had to get a bunch of shit made with a local fabricator. Um, and it's been turning out to be kind of a nightmare. But nonetheless, he's been working on it, and that's actually what he's been working on for the most part last week and this week. So he should be finishing this week. I'm assuming we put a 2 week lead time on it. It's looking like he's gonna hit that. So I was at our service agreement customer working on several different issues that they had in house. Um, the main issue, they had a Hyundai tailstock. The entire clamping unit that clamps the tailstock when the turd's not engaged, the bolt that attaches it to the piston, completely sheared. I mean, a massive fucking bolt sheared. So Cam took it all apart, and they had the bolt rebuilt, or they tried to make the bolt in house, and we went there to reinstall it, and yeah, some bad things happened, but I'll talk about that on the next podcast because we actually just figured that out today. we disassembled it all today. So I'll talk about that on the next one. They had an HX 630, kind of an older mill. They had a Coma, I think yeah, Coma, 5-axis rotary, like a basically a DDRT, a direct drive rotary table, that they wanted me to completely change over from an old one and basically like union this new one into their HX 630. So that's what I did. It took me about 3 days, 3.5 days. There was a lot of fuckery. Like I had to change a bunch of shit over from the old one to the new one because the new one didn't come with a Fanic servo motor. I was expecting that, but it didn't. So I had to take the old one out of the old one and put it in this one. It just, there's a lot of fuckery. I had to have a new hydraulic hardline made, which we had to drive a ways for that. And then, yeah, I got it in, got it all working. It's all good. They got it set up and whatnot. I indicated in, and they've actually been cutting parts on it. So it was good, all good. So um, during that time, some exciting news, developments with not only me but Contractor Cam as well. Him and I have started a hotshot trucking company called Spare Time Trucking LLC. I purchased our first trailer. I purchased a 33 foot, 35 foot, I think it's a 35-foot gooseneck, big Tex trailer, a 16 GN. We had to derate it down because neither one of our trucks were within GVWR of a non CDL. So we had to derate the trailer down to 15,000 instead of 60,000, which was fine. It was just 1,000 pounds. But yeah, so I bought that and we went and picked it up 2 weeks ago, and we have that now. So now we're kind of moving into the capabilities of offering machine moving and possibly rigging. We can only handle moving them right now. We can't handle rigging them because we obviously don't have the forklift to do it. Not saying we can't do it. We can easily go rent a forklift if we really want to get into it, but at least we'll have the opportunity to be able to offer that to our customers in the future. Right now, it's a very slow build of the company. Company's all legit. Cam and I went through a lawyer. You know, I had a partnership all written up, and LLC is formed. We have our EIN, all that bullshit. So we're legit. Bank accounts, all that bullshit. So we're a legit company. We just it's a slow process of getting insurance, which is fucking expensive. But we're just trying to make the most logical moves at the right time. But nonetheless, we have the ball moving. So um, now, if we get more fabrication jobs for Cam, now we have more than a big enough trailer to move whatever we need to. If a customer has a machine that they want completely rebuilt, now we have the capabilities of moving that machine to Cam's shop, and we can completely disassemble it, rebuild it, yada yada yada. So it just opens up a lot more opportunities for us to be able to offer more services to customers in the future. So I'm excited about it. I want to grow the company fast because that's just the way I am. Cam has to keep reminding me to slow the fuck down, which he's not wrong. It's just my mentality, man. If it was just me and I just started the company, I would already be looking into my first driver and getting loads and shit like that. So, but it's all right. I'm okay with the slow process right now. And Cam's right. I should definitely slow the fuck down. um, Last week, OEM that I used to work for reached out to me, asked me if I wanted to go to Boston. They had two machines that were down. Um, I easily accepted. My schedule was kind of open. I had one customer that I had to push back, but they were okay. They didn't have any down machines, so um, I was able to push them back. And went out to Boston. Two machines out there. I was able to figure out the issue. They had some contactors with some loose connections on there that were arcing, and they were tripping the circuit breaker on the null unit for coolant tank. So I was able to figure that out relatively quickly, and then they had this weird lubrication alarm, which the lubrication alarm was just kind of like a standby alarm. Like if the machine sat for too long, the PLC would alarm out for no lube, and I think that's because of the machine not moving, so the lube cycle's not working or not being triggered to move. I'm not sure. I can't view the ladder. It's a FANUC machine, but this OEM doesn't give out ladder diagrams, so I really was kind of lost within the ladder. So, nonetheless, I got them up and moving. Once I was able to jog the machines, the alarm went away and the way lube units kicked on, no problem. So, um, very quick, easy fixes. I was there for maybe 2 hours. So then the OEM asked me, "Hey, do you feel like bailing us out again?" I was like, "What do you got, man?" They're like, "We need you to go to New Orleans if you're interested." I was like, "Yeah, fuck it, I'll go." So I went from Wisconsin to Boston to straight to New Orleans for another down machine, and I was able to get that up and going within. It took me like 10 minutes, I think. I'm not kidding. It was just a sensor adjustment. So. Um, cool dudes, cool dudes out in New Orleans. That was the first time I've been down there and seen those machines. They have two 800X5s, which are fucking nice. I mean, those are great machines, honestly. The capability of those machines are fucking insane, dude. And they're pushing them. So, yeah, they're doing every bit of the capabilities of the machine. So I think they're once they get the quirks out of the machine, they're gonna be very happy with those machines. I mean, they're badass machines, man. And then Contractor Cam last week was installing two machines at a customer. He put some ground rods, leveled them, checked power, checked rotation, all was good. So easy peasy for him. So um, I had one customer. They had a battery alarm on a Mazak Quick Turn 200, I think. I might be wrong on that. I don't know. It was a lathe of a Mazak. I can't remember what the fucking model number was, but whatever. Doesn't matter. They're all the same. They had a battery alarm, so I got Mitsubishi batteries ordered and went and picked them up in Vernon Hills and installed it, and yeah, took care of the problem. So pretty easy 2 weeks. We were busy nonetheless, which is very good. We're slowing down just a little bit. I don't have any new work coming in yet, but I'm not so worried about me as I'm worried about Cam. I want to keep Cam fed for the most part. So I have a whole week job lined up for him next week, doing some basically service support at one of our local customers that we've been supporting for a few months now. We're not spending enough time in there, and we're falling behind on repairs. So repairs are stacking up, and we can't catch up, and they keep going up and up. So I went to the plant manager today, and I was like, "Hey, listen, man, like we got to get in here a full week. Like we are falling behind, and we aren't catching up. Coming in here 2 days a week is not working. Like we need to schedule an entire week and just be in here consistently for an entire week." And he was like, "Yeah, okay, yeah, yes, do it." I was like, "Okay, well, that was easy." so uh so Cam will take care of that all next week. I have uh I don't have anything coming in next week. I have one job that is going on, and it's a Mazak PM. Yeah, so easy peasy. I mean, it could turn into more work. I know I do have one customer that's waiting on parts, so I'll probably take care of that as well too whenever those parts show up. And Cam should be done with the chip conveyor rebuild. I'm actually excited to see how that turns out. Um, as some of you service guys or machine shop guys know, like chip conveyors are a very expendable item. They wear very fast, and when they break, they fucking break, man. And a lot of times when they break, It takes a hell of a lot to repair them, and this is really a good introduction job for Cam, because if he does a very good job, like I know he's going to do on this, just because that's just his mentality, um, it's going to open up an entire avenue of work for Cam. And man, I if we can promote chip conveyor rebuilding, I mean, dude, it's goddamn like and we start promoting it, it's yeah, he's gonna be fucking stacked, dude. And it sucks, but it's what he wants to get into, and if I can feed him that, then so be it, man. Money's money, you know what I mean? But should be good. Should be good. I'm feeling really hopeful about it. Things are looking really good for myself and Cam. Yeah, I'm slowing down a little bit, but I'm okay with that right now. As long as I can keep Cam busy right now, that's my main priority right now. I just want to have an income to keep Cam going right now. He's my investment right now. Him and I talked about it. It's like I want to make sure you're gonna be okay, man. It's like you took a very, very big leap, and a very big, scary leap of quitting your W 2 and relying on me to feed you full time. And I want to have the capabilities of keeping you fed and making sure that you are living a comfortable life. It might not be the greatest right now, but you might not be rolling it in right now, but it's gonna come. And for me, it's just I don't want to let my guy down. You know what I mean? I He made a very big scary leap, and he is helping me out more than I could ever fucking thank him for. So, and I pay him very well. So, uh, I just want to make sure that he's taken care of. He's my number one priority right now, to make sure that he makes it, and then hopefully the I scratch his back right now, and he'll scratch mine in the future. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I'm excited for sure. All right, not so much motivation time. It's not really motivation, kind of. I guess depends on how you look at it. September 29th, 2024. Today's September 29th, 2025. Today marks my 1 year bone sober. Yeah, this is the longest consecutively that I've went without alcohol in my life, other than when I was a kid. Since I've been an adult, this is the longest time that I've went without a drop of alcohol. Bone sober, so no, I'm not California sober. Like, I don't smoke weed, none of that. I don't even take fucking Tylenol for a headache, dude. Like, when I mean bone sober, I mean fucking bone sober, man. And it's been great, man. It really has. I come from a family that one side struggled with alcoholism, and the other side, it has alcoholism in it, but they handle it a lot better than my other side does. So I've kind of always been around alcoholism, you know, um, as a problem. Like I said, for some it's a problem, and for others they handle it very well. But I've always told myself that I would never let myself get to the point to where alcohol would be a problem in my life, and it did. It became a very big problem in my life, and it so much came a problem that it took a lot from me. Um, it destroyed my relationship. It destroyed me. Destroyed my health. I became extremely fat. I gained like 80 fucking pounds. um, my health became very bad. My sleep became very bad. It got to a point to where I was basically drinking for the dopamine rush because I was not happy with myself sober. I couldn't find happiness with myself without drinking. So it got to a point to I was relying on alcohol every day to bring me happiness, and it projected onto everyone around me. And when I say that I lost everything, man, it took everything from me. Like I had a great relationship with somebody, and it ultimately ruined it. You know, uh, I lost myself, became extremely unhappy with myself. Um, I was so disgusted with the way that I looked because I knew like this is not who I'm supposed to be. Um, about 5 years ago, I lost a lot of weight. I lost about 74 pounds in a year. And I looked great, you know, and I wasn't, I was socially drinking, but it wasn't a lot. Um, so it wasn't really a problem. I was drinking maybe, 5, 6 beers, I don't know, maybe twice a month, something like that. So it wasn't really a problem back then, and I think that's why it was so easy for me to lose weight and go to the gym and develop the body that I always wish I had. And then COVID hit, and when COVID hit, and I was on the road, all the gyms closed, and I couldn't go to the gym anymore. So when that happened, I basically shifted my entire life into vacation mode. Like I just went full vacation mode like for 4 years straight. And the drinking during that time wasn't that bad. The drinking really didn't get that bad until the last year of 2000, basically 2024, and like half of 23. That's when my drinking like really went off the rails. Um, and I used starting my company and the stress of my company, and I started somebody else's company at the time as well too. My partner at the time, I started her company as well too. I invested a lot. I built a lot. So I was basically building two companies at the same time, and it was stressful. It was very stressful. I didn't know how I was going to pay bills. Obviously, my partner didn't have the capabilities of helping me either, uh, nor was I really going to ask them because of my pride. Uh, and it was extremely stressful. And I think that's where my drinking really started getting bad. Because the stress was just so much. But in my head, like I didn't like look at it as stress in my head. But I think now that I look back from now, I was stressed, but I didn't really process it as stress. And I think that's because like I was just more focused on just chasing a buzz that I didn't really let myself process stress. And I don't know if that's what led to me like my drinking just taking off like it did. Yeah, I really don't know what made me just go off the rails in drinking. And I was drinking a 6 pack a day for a year roughly. I mean, I was buzzed every day. I would get off of work at a customer and I would go straight to the bar and I would slam about a 6 pack in an hour. Yeah. I wasn't even drinking for the fucking taste. I was drinking to get buzzed. Like I can drink these beers, drink 2 shots. How fast can I do it? The faster I do it, the more fucking buzz I'm gonna get quickly. And I chased that for a fucking year, man. And when you're in a bar drinking like that, you lose self control in eating, and you eat bar food. And man, it was yeah. I was stuck in the most vicious fucking cycle, man. The most vicious cycle, in my opinion, that I've ever experienced, and it fucking took everything from me, man. And then yeah, my relationship ended. My partner left me, and um, by then it was too late. And when she left me, that's when I realized, like, damn, like I took a step back and I looked at myself in the mirror. I was like, you have a fucking problem. You have a problem. And when I finally realized that I had a problem, like my fucking mentality, dude, just fucking switched like on a dime. Like I was in the gym 2 days later because I couldn't sleep, so I had to try to sleep first. Once I was able to sleep, I was in the fucking gym, and I have not stopped since. I have been locked the fuck in for an entire year. Gym, my health, eating, sleeping, and I've lost 65 pounds, something like that, roughly. I still would like to lose 20 more, but I've never been stronger in my life. This is the strongest I've ever been in my life, and I'm not stopping. I'm I'm so locked in right now, and I know that if I stop, I'm going to chase something else to bring me happiness, and I can't ever go back to that. So, um, sometimes it takes hitting rock bottom in order to realize that you have a problem and that you need to change. And if that happens to you, don't feel bad about that, man. Like embrace that. I mean, cuz the fucking pain, oh man. Like I kind of miss the pain sometimes because that pain, the fuel from that pain is unlike anything I've ever experienced. I mean, sometimes I kind of wish I felt that pain again just to have that little bit of fuel. But I'm doing just fine being locked in the way that I am. I'm getting happier. I still don't deserve happiness right now. I haven't earned it. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm getting to where I want to be. It's a very slow process, and I'm gonna get there. 100 fucking percent. I'm gonna get to where I want to be. I'm 3/4 of the way there, honestly. So it's the last quarter mile that I'm fucking running right now, and I just keep running, running, running. Eventually, it's gonna end, and I'll reach it. And then when that happens, I don't know what I do from there, but I'll figure it out. So if you hit rock bottom, dude, don't give up. I mean, when I hit rock bottom, I didn't want to be on this fucking planet anymore, man. Like, I was that bad. Like, it was bad. And the only reason why I'm still here is because I wasn't selfish enough to take myself off the planet. But goddamn, I welcomed it. Every fucking corner I turned, I welcomed it. I did not shy away from it. And I consider myself extremely lucky to still be here. And I'm here for a reason now, I guess. To be stressed as a business owner. So, I can't fucking win, but no, it's everything happens for a reason, man. And sometimes you're the reason why it happens. And the best advice that I can give to anybody that might be in a rut like that or might be at rock bottom is it's it's either one day or day one. Simple as that. And what I mean by that is the hardest part is just getting started. Just start. And once you start, and you have to want to change. If you in your mind, if you don't have the actual willpower and your mind is already made up like you have to change, you won't change. It won't. You might last a week, you might last a month, you might last 2 months, 3 months, but the consistency will fall off because in your mind you are not locked in. Once you get that mindset in your mind and it's locked the fuck in, you will change. You will. And nothing will fucking stop you. But you have to develop that. Once you know that you have a problem and you're the reason why you have a problem, you will change. And nothing changes if nothing changes, man. Good old Theo Von. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Sorry I got a little down at the end, but there's always a happy ending at the end of this story. I just haven't got there yet. I'm still walking towards that happy ending. I'm still working towards it, but I'm getting there. 100%. I'm fucking getting there, man. And I'm getting close. And the journey has been insane. I mean, fucking wild, man. Mentally, I've learned so much about myself and what I'm capable of doing and what my body is capable of doing. I'm 33 and I'm probably almost in arguably the best shape of my life because I took 1 year and just dedicated my time to becoming healthy. And now I'm probably going to spend the rest of my life dedicated to becoming healthy. So, thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate it. My name's Taylor Goodyear, and I own TG CNC Service and Spare Time Trucking out of Beloit, Wisconsin. I will see you guys in a couple of weeks. We'll see you guys.